Hi guys, it's Cap. Um, actually, I started this journey uh, 3.5 years ago, and I created a YouTube channel also called Cap Series. Um, this is just going to be a continuation of it. I decided to continue this because I feel that telling people about drug recovery or drug addiction and recovery and making them aware of what goes on in our lives, the struggles that we have to go through, and what we think about, uh, how our day goes, and our current state of minds. I think society and normies, as we call them, the normal people that do not do drugs. I guess it's about time that they understand how we think and our situations, and for them to be able to help us the right way, right? Instead of just locking us up and throwing away the key. You know, I think it's always better to be understood and to know what's actually going on. So anyway, like I said earlier, um, I am called Cap. Before I exited the drug world, a lot of people called me Cap because I got booted out of home. I got kicked out of home, and since then, every person that I met, you know, I try to treat them as brothers and sisters because I lost my family. I was exiled by my family, and I was forced. I was forced to find that the love that family gives through other people. Okay, so that's how the cap started. It's not kapitan. It's kapatid. Okay? And of course, I want to be a brother to all. Um, be a good ear to all, and however I may help, you know, I'd love to do that. So anyway, yeah, again, I'm Cap. I'm 49 years old, and I am a recovering drug addict. I have been sober for a year now. After um, that's Nick. After my attempt to create a YouTube video 3.5 years ago, I relapsed, and I didn't feel as if I deserved to be doing this sort of advocacy because there's Nick. There's Nick. I didn't feel like I deserved to be doing such an advocacy because I was in active addiction. Okay, so now that I'm sober for a year already, along with Nicole. Nicole's also a recovering drug addict. She's a musician, and she you know how it is in the music world. Too many parties, too many drugs, too much alcohol. That's the kind of life she dove in. And so, who am I? Well, I'm a 49-year-old recovering drug addict. I have been in total addiction. I've been in uh, active addiction for the last 27 years. Uh, I am also a um, second generation drug addict. My father was also a drug addict and used a lot. He used a lot, and and I grew up in an environment where drugs was very much present. Drugs was my normal environment. Having to see my father being picked up, being sent to rehab was, has already become a normal event for me. As well as me myself getting picked up while I sleep, or as I walk outside of the house is also something normal for me, which hence made me a lot paranoid than how I used to be. So there you go. So there. Um. So what about me? Yeah, I grew up in a drug addict home, and for a long time, I really had a lot of trouble discerning what was right and wrong. I have justified a lot of things because you know when you live in a drug addled home, you tend to think of some bad stuff to be okay. You know, because sometimes it's acceptable in your own home, but it's not acceptable in society. So that's who I am. You know, I come from a well, I could say privileged family where back in my youth I was able to get a lot. I was get I was able to get away with a lot of stuff, with a lot of my kataruntaduhans before, uh, just because of who I am and what my relatives can do, you know, or my friends. Um, but now I'm just very much focused on recovery. I want to help, you know, drug addicts get out of that rut. I want them to understand um, how much of their lives are being wasted with what they do, how much of a hassle they are getting to be with their own families, with their own friends, which will be discussed in our future videos. So yeah, this will be hopefully a daily video where we will be updating you with everything that we do. Uh, it's gonna be like a reality TV of how a drug recovery couple is coping up with the world, and to be honest, we are not really in a good situation yet. Financially, though, financially, we are not yet doing so well. So that is I can say the real part of the struggle right now. So you will see that, and see how we are able to cope with our situations. So this will be exciting. Like I said, Nick is also a recovering drug addict, and she is a musician. So you will also be seeing a lot of her, singing in her gigs and probably doing other stuff. Okay, so that's and Other than that, we will try to get live guests on the channel, other recovering addicts to give a narration of their story, and so you guys will have um, more understanding of how it is to be like us. All right, so there you go. That's Captain Nick's Thrive Drive. Watch out for it. We're working on the few videos already. We're just editing them to make it more interesting for you guys. So see you next video. Ciao.